FYS was water purification, solar powered ovens, and
Cell phones, low-powered ovens, and tools to change the world.
we talked about how different technologies and such affect the global economy and how we can use those technologies to help third world countries through nonprofits, just in general, making us better global citizens, to learning more about the world as a whole.
Class was really based upon figuring out like the problems in the world and being able to like make change happen. Some of the things we did, we went to a barn dance and we learned how to square dance for fun. And we talked about technologies, and we did lots of presentations and lots of group work together so that we could collaborate as a class. We did iMovie pitch projects about different technologies that could be placed in countries that needed help. I did water purification in Kenya, and Kenya is horrible for water purification, and many people die every year because they don't have clean water in their villages, so it can take 15 to 20 miles to get water, and then once you run out at your home, you're kind of done. So I proposed that we put piping underground, like a PVC piping, kind of like a system that we would have in the United States, and then we would set up a water purification plant that went through the pipes, and then eventually we would have water purification systems that would be like faucets, and there would be 3 faucets on each one, and they would be in every town, so that water was more accessible.
It was actually a solar powered cell phone for Chad. Chad in and of itself is it's a very spread out country, so a way for them to be more connected globally so they can be more global citizens like the class wanted us to be, would be for them to use a cell phone, because with a cell phone you can connect to the internet, you can talk to other people in, like, say, a faraway village. It would also help them with education, like they can learn things based on the economy from the internet. I mean, it leaves open a lot of things. Also, Chad's main form of communication right now is FM radio, so it's not exactly efficient, but the phone that I proposed, not only is it solar powered, so you wouldn't have to charge it traditionally, but it would also connect to the FM radio, so they could still use their current infrastructure to stay connected.
And it was about needs of the country and what are the needs of the country, like if the country doesn't have electricity and there are cross trafficking and like the woman is dominant and everything. What I like about our affairs class is when we were presenting about the ACIs, it was so funny, and like most of the time we use some technical stuff which I like so much. Computer interface, the electrical brain, which works with the paralyzed people, and if the parts of the body is not moving, brain, the BCI is inserted in the mind, in the brain, and it will reflect the impulses on the different kind of neurons in the brain, and it will work. The ball, and we had to concentrate on that one, and it was like kind of head safe, and when we see the ball and we imagine like the ball is going through the pole, automatically it will go through the pole. It was like the ball was controlled by our mind.
Coming in as a freshman, you're at the bottom of the food chain again, and it's different coming from high school and having, every school has like their certain way of getting information out, or how they post grades or how they post attendance, and without FYS, it would have been really, really hard to figure things out. And in this class in particular, we used Blackboard a lot, which a lot of classes and teachers choose not to do, and some do. But because we had that experience, I think that all of us really got a good idea of how to work Blackboard and how to communicate with our class through different interfaces like Google and FaceTime, and like just different things with our phones and different things with our computers, so that we would be able to connect with each other and have the information we need when we need it.
My biggest help with FYS, I mean, coming from high school, it's kind of a big change. I mean, I was used to using Blackboard in my high school, but the biggest change for me was using WebAdvisor. I had never seen anything like WebAdvisor before, and so I know my mentor, she helped us tremendously with WebAdvisor. Like, I would not have known what to do without my FYS mentors, like, learning and teaching me. I just would have been lost and then not been able to register for my classes.
We had a Facebook group. If we didn't have that group, like, there were times when I wouldn't know exactly when a paper was due, whether it was due at 5 or whether it was due at 6 at night, or what a topic was on, or whether we had a journal that week. And anytime that we would post, someone would immediately post back, and it was just very interactive, and we always had the help that we needed, and it was a really great freshman class to take, and I'm glad we took it.